Levi Kitchen, San Diego. How was that tonight?
It was decent. Pretty emotional for me a little bit. I just fell in the first turn again, so it was a little disappointing, but my riding's great. I'm fitter than I've ever been, so yeah, just got to put it together, I guess.
Coming through the pack that way, what is it like in the moment to make the passes, knowing the mistake that you had in the first turn and then the 15 minutes after?
Yeah, I was actually a little disappointed the first 4 laps or so. I think I gave away a little bit. I was just pretty frustrated, honestly, finding myself on the ground again 2 weeks in a row. So it's tough, but after like lap 4, I kind of locked in and just trusted my fitness. And yeah, I got up quite a ways. I'm pretty bummed that I didn't get at least up to second, but I came from a ways back. So I guess it's nice knowing I don't need to change anything. I executed a great start, actually. I just came in there and my front brake hit a tough block, I think. So it was a much better start. So at least I did that. I did nothing wrong. Last weekend, I feel like I did nothing wrong. So I just got to execute a little better, and I think I'll be battling for wins for sure.
Okay, those last few laps when the pack is pretty tight, the way that it was, and a good podium position is in reach after everything that you had happen, what's it like to manage the race at that point?
It's tough. I mean, I actually was so locked in, I didn't know where we were. And then I actually missed the white flag, didn't know it was white flag. The only way I knew that it was my last shot was I heard the flames go off for the leader. So yeah, I was pretty bummed. It went by pretty fast. I wish I had a little more time, but you can't do anything about it, obviously.
All right, Ryder D, how was San Diego?
It was great all the way up until the main event. Qualifying was really good. I feel like us three, we had an advantage on really everybody the whole day, and we separated ourselves. So that was honestly, qualifying was great. It was fun. We went back and forth there for a minute, and then just to start the heat race, I would say I have a lot of experience, but at the same time, just having strategy down the gate, I need to position myself better before the gate even drops. So yeah, we need to work on that. And like everyone saw last week, once I put myself in a position, I have no problem with it. And the guys who landed on the box tonight should have no problem really beating. So it stings a little bit, but it was okay. Yeah, I mean, walking out here, I'm only 8 points back still, so let's see what we can do.
When you guys are in the battle in those closing laps of the 250 main event, you guys are all so close. How is it for you to keep your composure?
I was by myself the whole time. Once I got into 7th, it was no man's land, and that's where I think I frustrated myself tonight, because once I got in there into 7th and really had no one in front of me or behind me, I just settled in and I rode it in, and that's what's frustrating. I should really push all the way to the end, because I had Kitchen at one point, and with another lap he would have probably been on the box. So yeah, I just need to be better at that also, and every point really matters in this class since it's only 10 rounds, and see where we put us next weekend.
All right, last thing, when you guys are having the battle like you described in qualifying earlier today, when it's tenths of a second and just one little thing in the corner here and there, how fun is it for you to be the guy trying to dissect the perfect lap?
It's super fun. Like, to see, obviously you want to be at the top of the board, but when I top the board and then Kitchen tops the board and then you back it up with another fast time, and it's just going back and forth, which is super fun. And then like you can watch Dartfish or video, and dude, a tenth is like, it's nothing. It's literally maybe a pinky. So, and then like today we were 8 100ths or something. Like you can't even see that with an eye. And so yeah, that's literally probably giving it an extra gas off the finish line. And when you're that close, it gets fun.
Okay, RJ Hampshire, in eventful San Diego, how was it today?
I mean, we made a big progress with the bike this week, so man, just growing pains right now. I have moments here and there. My my strength ain't back all the way yet, so you can tell it's hit or miss. But as long as we keep making progress, a few more rounds, I feel like we'll be where we need to be.
Being in the mix tonight during the main event, a lot of action everywhere. Where were you at in it?
I mean, I was mid-pack there in the beginning. I was right next to Chase off the start, so I hit the gate with him. So it was mid-pack, went down, got back up, made a push back to kind of right where I was. But yeah, I mean, overall it was better riding, but we still have, a lot more.
When he made the mistake that he did on the starting line, how much did that affect you? Like, how much did you hit the gate with him, and then going through the first turn, where were you?
Yeah, I went as soon as he went almost, so then I pulled back and the gate dropped. So, I mean, man, I was buried pretty far back there.
All right, Malcolm Stewart, eventful day after the big crash last weekend. How did you get through?
That's a really good question, right? I was hurt pretty bad out there. One thing I can say about, racing motorcycles is we're a lot tougher than what fans think, As motorcycle riders, this is our job, and we put that mindset that, we have to do it. And I'm been really blessed that what happened last Saturday was sometimes those are season injuries, and if not career injuries, right? So the fact that me and Justin Barsha was able to get away from that one. Of course, he didn't walk off the field, but all in all, he was able to report that he was okay Sunday. So but Saturday, this past, fast forward 7 days later, I tried to do a little bit of like starts and stuff this past Thursday, and it didn't really go the way that we wanted to. But I kind of felt enough confident that I was like, you know what, we're gonna give it a shot. If we can just get here at the race, and sometimes as a racer, I feel like when you just put the helmet on, you put the pressure to yourself, you were able to just figure out a way to push through it. And first practice it went okay, and then second practice, unfortunately, we had some red flags, and that pain started kicking in. I'm like, all right, I don't know, that confidence went from yeah, we're good to I don't know, right? So, but the heat race, I was hurting pretty bad, my shoulder and stuff. My arms started kind of going numb, and then I'm like, all right. So Dr. G came in here and just taped me up. I also hurt my ribs. I popped my rib out, and I was like, dude, just tape me up and try to take my shoulder up, and we'll see what we can do. And that main event was probably the longest 20 minutes of my life. My hands started going numb. Pain just started kicking in, but we were able to salvage a 10th, and that's pretty freaking sweet for me.
When you're in the moment like that during the main event, and your body is zapped because you've given all that you've had today, but you're in the middle of a battle the way that you were, how do you manage?
And this is where it goes down back to the mental toughness as a racer, right? We've all been in injuries. We all know what it feels like. I think what really helped me out more than anything is just I saw a little bit of the light. I saw Jorge, he was kind of switching his lines and stuff, and I just stuck to the same line, right? I didn't want to recreate anything. I was just this is what I did. The first lap is what I ended with, on the whatever lap it was in a 20-minute moto. So that's kind of how I felt, and then it kind of brought some light, right? Because you're in the race and you're battling for a few laps, you're trying to do that, and I think that kind of helped what time went by. And then me and Anderson were having a little bit of a battle as well, and I saw my teammate over Hampshire. He went down a little earlier, then he was coming back as well, and he rode a really good race as well. So it kind of kept me in the race, right? And that's pretty much I think that the mind, mind over matter kind of feel. You just try to block the pain out and go from there. But I can tell you right now, it was I'm hurting pretty bad right now, but I'm very blessed that I was able to go out there and give it everything I got for those 20 minutes.
All right, Max Anstey, San Diego, how was the day?
How was the day? Well, it was going all right. It was obviously starts are fantastic at the minute. Riding as well. It was a tricky track with the whoops and then that table single, because if I ended up going too fast through the whoops, I would literally smack my face on the handlebars going up the tabletop. Like, it was quite hard to time it if I went too fast. So I didn't feel like I had maybe an advantage in the whoops, or I couldn't really use my strong point there. But overall, my riding was solid in all other areas. I felt like I was in a good spot. Of course, Hayden was coming for me in the main. He was riding great, and yeah, I know who I'm racing against. I ride with him in the week. I know, I've watched the races, and man, I thought I'd let him have it there. I was like, man, you're ripping. But yeah, just let my guard down a little bit there. But hey, it was an impressive move, but I will take it, learn from it, bounce back, be better next week, and I'll make his life hard work by getting whole shots each week and trying to run away. So hey, it is what it is. It's only round 2. I still managed to get a 5th. I didn't throw anything else away. It was just is what it is. Yeah, would have liked a 2nd, but hey, it's I'll take it.
Hey, you said on the podium you don't want to play the games. What did you mean by that? If you could go a little further.
I just mean like, dude, playing the games of like shit talking or whatever. Like, dude, I mean, because genuinely, like, I know people have their opinions but the kid's young. But I got a lot of respect for Hayden, for the family, for Brian, like what they've done, what they're doing for the sport. I think it's great. And to be honest, for me, being able to race him at arguably his best in the 250 classes last year, he's the number 1, and be in it is pretty cool. I want to be in this thing for the championship and take it down to the wire. Yeah, that's all I kind of meant by that. I know on the track, I already expected. I didn't come into it blind, like going, oh, I'll just let you clean me out. But hey, I didn't expect the final little slide. So hey, I'll be sharper, I'll be better, just focus on my starts, get a good one next week, and I don't know, 1-2 points or whatever we are, we're still in a good spot. It's only round 2. I'm fine. We'll be all right.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports. If you enjoyed what you just watched, well, it's time to bring the action and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel. You can have it all: news, highlights, interviews, and analysis. So go for it.